Graduates talk about South Australia's premier leadership development program.
Well, what is the GLF program? It's a 10-month insight into the soul of the state, the nation and the world's issues.
The whole experience was an absolutely amazing and emotional journey. So there were certainly lots of funny moments, and there were also some tears, because it's about drawing on your innermost thoughts and your innermost experiences and sharing those.
It's not a Leadership 101 course. It is really about gathering information, accessing leadership, key leaders inside of our society, and forming your own opinions and then influencing the environment around you.
I really enjoyed having access to people and places that I don't think ordinarily I would have.
It will expand you. Even if you think you know everything, you're going to learn more than you ever thought possible. You won't be able to read a novel for a year.
I think the thing that you enjoy a lot about the GLF program is the interaction and seeing like-minded individuals, like-minded in terms of their commitment to leadership, but diverse in background, debating and discussing and having a different perspective on an issue than from your own.
Certainly as part of my career path, that MBA was definitely on the cards, but this was more of a doing program, so you got to meet with leaders, you got to explore their experiences and learn from them rather than getting it from a textbook. And I think also the reading that you do is very balanced, and therefore you can get both sides of the story, which is, information is power.
It's not easy to get in. Everybody who's in that program has really earned their place, and that's the difference between a program where anyone can roll up and this program.
The moment that touched me the most on the program would be when we were working with the homeless people, when you really are working amongst them and exposed and quite vulnerable. You really get an appreciation of their position.
Probably the one that had the biggest effect on me was our visit to Mobilong Prison, and having done a lot of reading about the institution and different sorts of changes in legislation, but to actually be there and to meet the people involved, the people that not only managing the prison but in it, was just such an amazing experience.
When we went to Port Augusta, what I got out of that was watching my colleagues, was watching people who'd never been anywhere near an Indigenous community or in fact an Indigenous person, and watching the scales fall from their eyes.
I think that's one of the great things about the GLF, is it does take you outside of your comfort zone and it does give you some challenges.
The GLF is a course that actually provides you with that understanding and the skills to be able to deal with those, more sophisticated type of issues.
I think KPMG benefited from my involvement in the GLF through having someone with a broader understanding of the issues than when they started. We work with a broad range of clients, and the broad range of issues that the GLF exposes you to is a perfect match.
The program is an excellent background for my new role in the Department of Premier and Cabinet, because it has given me a broad understanding of the key issues facing South Australia, everything from the environment to infrastructure to the economy. So it's a perfect background for me.
One of the clear messages that comes through the GLF is that leaders do need to affect change. And to be able to do that, you need to have a certain level of bravery to have a go. And I think that's one of the key skills that it gives you, is it gives you that ability and that knowledge bank to be able to have a go.
I would recommend the GLF program to people who want to be more than managers, but to be inspiring leaders.
I would absolutely encourage people to do the GLF program. I think its benefits are almost immeasurable.
I'd recommend the GLF to almost anyone. I mean, I think that the depth and breadth of information that you receive is just extraordinary.
The GLF is the single most important professional experience I've ever had in my life.
Without question, it's helped my career. You look at things differently.
I think I grew a lot more in that 1 year than what I have in the past 5 years.
You should absolutely do it.
The Governor's Leadership Foundation program. Apply now.